Alright, fifth graders, we are going to be working on the computer with this. I have music played in the background for ambiance. So ambiance means just background, just add something. Um, as you know, I still have my cold, so if my voice sounds like crazy, ignore it or just forgive me for it. Um, pull out your books, go to lesson 7.9, which is page 325. Okay, you're going to take your highlighter and you're going to highlight the essential question. The essential question for today is, how do you multiply mixed numbers? And some of you guys saw that on your mock-up tests. Remember, I changed my mind. We're going to have the test on Monday or maybe Tuesday. It depends. Probably Tuesday. So people who missed today can have the time to catch up on this here. Alright, so here is what we're doing. We are going to multiply mixed numbers. Let's unlock the problem. 1/3 of a 1 1/4 acre park has been set aside as a dog park. Find the number of acres that are used as a dog park. Alright, first thing you're going to do is you are going to highlight the 3 events. So go ahead and do that. Pause the video and do that. Or just, I'm going to do it with you right now. So one of them is 1/3. The second event is of a 1/4 acre park. And we are supposed to find the number of acres that are used as a dog park. Right now, pause your video and go get some colored pencils or crayons, either from me or from your organizer bin, because you will need it. Alright, if you got your stuff, our equation is 1/3 times 1 1/4, and our operation sign is multiplication. Now, what are we trying to figure out? We're trying to find the number of acres that are used as a dog park. Now, the dog park is 1 1/4 acres. Okay, that's how big it is. But only 1/3 is a dog park. So that's what we're trying to figure out. Alright, you're going to shade the model to represent the whole park. So get your whatever color you want. I am going to use a light pink. You don't have to use a light pink, but use some form of a light color. So you could do light blue, light green. And we are going to shade one hole first. So you see here we have 2 holes that have been divided into 4 fraction parts, okay? So we're going to, since it says 1 1/4, we need to shade one full hole. We need to shade one of these fully shaded pink, because this is how big the park is. It is 1 whole acre as well as 1/4. So the second part is not a full hole, but it's 1/4 an acre. So this is 1 full acre, and the second acre is 1/4. So you're going to shade in only one, because 1/4 of the acre, that's how big it is. Don't shade in all 4. So here, the pink represents 1 1/4. So I'm going to write that here. Pink, the light pink, is 1 1/4. This is how big the park is. Now you can take a darkish color. I got like a plum purple. And okay. Oh, right here. How the whole park is 1 1/4 acres. Okay. Step number 2. Double shade the model to represent the part of the dog park. Sorry, to represent the part of the park that is a dog park. Now remember, the dog park is only 1/3. So that means you're going to kind of fraction off or divide the whole into 3 parts, because the denominator tells us how much we're going to part a whole, fraction off a whole. Since it's a 3, we're going to fraction off the whole into 3. So 1, 1, 2, 3. You see that? We have 1, 2, 3. We fractioned it off into thirds. Now we need to do that to this side too, because you can't do it just to this side, but you have to do it to this side as well. 1, 2, 3. You have 1, 2, 3. Okay. So think. The dog park is 1/3. It's only 1/3 of the park. Alright. Draw horizontal lines across each rectangle to show thirds, which we just did. We just drew lines around our hole to show thirds, because we have thirds here. We have thirds here. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, or a hole. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. So we drew horizontal lines across each rectangle to show thirds. How many parts does each rectangle show? So if we count all of the little squares here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one shows 12. Let's see if this one shows 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 parts in each rectangle. So that means this is 1/12, 2/12, 3/12. So we're doing a lot with this one model. Alright. Now we're supposed to shade 1/3 of the park, because 1/3 of the park is a dog park. So go ahead and take your darker color and shade 1/3. Because this is 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. So that will be 3/3. But we're only shading 1/3. See? Alright. What fraction represents all the parts that are shaded twice? Alright. So that means we gotta go over here and count how much is double shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are four that are double shaded out of, how much do we have here in total? 12. If you don't know why we have 12, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 of the 12 are double shaded. And we have to go over here and shade this one too, because this is also 1/3 of the dog park. So in this model, there is only 1 out of 12 shaded. Alright, which means then we bring those two numbers down. 4, sorry, my handwriting is messy. 4 12s plus 1 12s, which is 5 12s. Because 4 plus 1 is 5, and 12 is the denominator, so we don't do anything with that. We don't add it. It just becomes, it goes right there. So 5 12s, this is hard to write. So 5 12 acre has been set aside as a dog park. Now I'm going to stop this video here and you'll have to go to the next video on YouTube. But we finished this whole part here. Go to the next video now.